Every person, to live and to be in communication with the environment, must have a valuable final product. Something that you produce that is of value. Now, an individual must create a product which they are proud. Like you do something and you say, wow, what I did is good. If you do something and you say, what I'm doing is no good, you feel bad about yourself. So you do something and you want to feel pride, to feel happy about what you're doing, and it must be something that other people want to have from you. If I do something and I keep it only to myself, it is not a product, it's something for myself, like a hobby, like somebody writing nice songs, poems, but he keeps them all in the drawer, so it doesn't go anywhere, okay? So if it's something that others are willing to receive and for which they receive exchange. So a key word with a product is the word exchange, something that you make that somebody else needs or wants. Now, what are the parts of an organization? An organization starts always from one individual who had a great idea. Okay? So, like the individual, also the organization, somebody comes up with an idea and he says, well, I can do something, or there could be this product, or there is this idea. Okay? The big corporations that we know of started with one guy. Bill Gates, I guess, had an idea about some Windows and he created Microsoft, or who was it, Elon Musk with an idea about Tesla. I mean, you have some guy with a great idea about something. And he starts on his own. Usually he borrows money from his dad and he starts in his dad's garage and he starts doing something. So we have this guy, and a key point is we call him the goal maker. We call him the goal maker because he has a goal. He has an idea. Okay? And he says, I have a target that I want to reach, and the person who starts it, you can call him the source or the founder, entrepreneur, but he's the guy who sets the goals for the organization. And the organization, to continue to exist, must always have new goals, new visions. So this is the guy who's the goal maker. And if the organization is going to survive for many years, then there must always be a new goal. And the guy who dreams up these ideas is the goal maker. Of course, to make decisions and to know what to do, you need a lot of information. The company produces today and takes actions today based on data that it has from research or study that it did yesterday. So you do market surveys and you have accounting and you have research and you do a lot of work about the past so that you can see where to go in the future. Or you make investments because you know what the market is doing. Okay? Now, an organization like an individual builds up huge amounts of information, of data. We have engineering data, designing, accounting, manufacturing. We have a lot of data, and a lot of the manpower of every organization is dedicated to sorting and handling the data. And of course, you must have a mechanism for retrieving, for finding out information. And what we call administration or management, most of it is actually data processing. We handle the vast amount of organizational data, which is really like the individual has a mind, the organization has a mind. Okay? Finally, the organization has a body. And the body is that part of the organization that is really doing work. When I'm standing here now and talking to you, delivering a seminar, now I'm the body of this organization, of the seminar. I'm doing the work itself. Now, before I came here to deliver the seminar, 2-3 months ago, Kaspar and I, Gatis and I, we were talking, and we thought, okay, we have an idea for a seminar. So that was the moment of the goal maker or the spirit. We have an idea. And then we started planning. So what is it going to be about, and how will we do it, and how will we organize it? And Kaspar handled this area of it, inviting friends and making the order for this place. And I was working with my staff in Haifa on the slideshow. I hope you like the slideshow. Prepared by myself and my assistant, Igor Dubrovner. So we did all the mind work, and now we're doing the body work. And the result of the body doing the work is what we mentioned before, the valuable final product, okay? Now, good management would be the ability to be all three: goal maker, planner, and willingness to work, being the body. So to be successful in your goals, in your strivings, what you strive for is your goal, what you want to reach, you must be all three. You must be a goal maker with a vision. You must be somebody who can plan accurately, carefully, and of course, hard-working body. You must be willing to work hard. And you will find that an executive, a manager, a leader goes up and down. He sets the goals, he can set and plan, and he's willing to work hard, okay? As the organization grows, the person who was the founder or the goal maker, he will bring more people to work with him, and he will let them do the body work. He will do planning, and then he can pull himself out of planning. He will bring managers, and then he becomes goal maker. He still sets the goals for the organization. So once we have a product and we have somebody running the show, we want to see how to manage this thing. And we want to track our success. And we have a branch of mathematics that is called statistics. Okay? It's a big subject. You study it in the university. I have a first degree in statistics from Haifa University, so I know something about this. And in business, we usually follow statistics, which are usually the relationship between two variables, okay? And we want to track or look, analyze the success of our business. And we have a company, a bakery, and we sell cupcakes. And we want to see how many we sell every day. So we have days or time or weeks, and we have the amount we sell. And the graph is a visual representation of our statistic. We have vertical axis showing how much we make, how much we sell, and we have a horizontal showing time. And anything that we do, anything that is important in business or in life, we can measure. We can quantify, we can give it a quantity, and we can measure the quantity and we can track it. Now we have the word trend here, and trend is the general direction. So we have a lot of points, a lot of numbers, we join them, but we want to see the overall direction, or we say the general movement, and that's the trend. If our key stats is how much we sell, we want to see the direction of the statistic. Is it going up? If we have a downward trend, like this line going down, we put it in red because we say emergency, danger, something going bad, it's in red. Or we have a good trend going upwards, okay? So we have downward trend, which is bad, not what we want. We need to reverse it. We need to turn it around. We have an upward trend, which is like something happening good.